Unsolved 1925. The case of 17-year-old Bessie Violet Jenkins. Bessie Jenkins died from cyanide poisoning at 80 Breakspears Road, Brockley, on the morning of Saturday the 26th of September 1925. She'd been a domestic servant and had recently arrived from 30 Ruth Street in Bargoed, Glamorgan 4 weeks earlier. She was said to have been homesick. An open verdict was returned. Her mistress had gone out shopping, and when she returned she found Bessie Jenkins unconscious on the kitchen floor. She died a short time later. Bessie Jenkins' mistress, who spoke with a foreign accent, said that Bessie Jenkins had not seemed depressed or to complain during the month that she had been at her house. She said for the first 3 weeks that she had been there had been another girl, but for the previous week, as she had a charwoman coming in, that she had been alone one day. She said that on the Saturday morning that she assisted Bessie Jenkins in doing some housework and then went out shopping at noon, but said that when she returned an hour later that she found her on the kitchen floor, unconscious. She said that she then went for help and telephoned for a doctor. Several letters were found near Bessie Jenkins. A friend of Bessie Jenkins that had known her since the age of 10 said that it was through her that Bessie Jenkins came to London and that she frequently saw her in Brockley and found her to be healthy and cheerful. She said that on Sunday the 13th of September 1925 that she went with her to Victoria and then to St Martin's in the Fields, and that they later returned that evening over Westminster Bridge to Rye Lane where, when they were changing for a Brockley bus, Bessie Jenkins fell and whilst alighting hit her head against a post. She said that later, during the week, that Bessie Jenkins told her that it hurt her. However, when she was questioned at the inquest, she said that Bessie Jenkins otherwise had no worries at all, and when she was asked whether she had been homesick, she said that Bessie Jenkins had seemed a little homesick, but not very much. The son of Bessie Jenkins' mistress said that he kept chemicals for photography in a cupboard, the door of which had no lock. He said that there had been a bottle of iodide of cyanide and another of cyanide of potassium in there, and that one of the bottles appeared to have been touched, noting that when he went to look, they didn't seem to be in the same place that they had been when he had taken some developing powder out the previous night. The coroner then warned against keeping poisons in open cupboards. When he addressed the son, he noted that there was no poison quite so dangerous as cyanide, and yet he kept it in a cupboard that was quite open to the girl, and that along with it there were spices and some almond essence. The coroner said that it was a dreadful thing to do, but that he recognised that it had been through inadvertence. Nothing more is known about why Bessie Jenkins took the poison, or whether any other possibilities were considered, and her death remains a mystery to this day.